Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the pay to win account and we're looking at another new meta. Now over the last couple of weeks, a couple of the metas have changed. We've seen Isabella introduced to the meta. This one changed last time, which actually introduced Lucretia. So it does make it fundamentally easier because a lot of players already do have Lucretia built. We know she does an incredible amount of damage, but within the meta in the Ice Shemira, she is really making a difference. Again, this is a meta that changed last cycle that we didn't get to cover, but ultimately this is kind of the build out for the new meta. So key, of course, Lucretia in here with the longbow doing a significant amount of damage with that. Remember, effect is triggered every 3 normal attacks. She is going to be doing that 230% damage to the target. Now, Grez does stay in this meta as well. Big thing here is with Warwick, we actually have the Chaos Bringer on him. We want to take that one off. We're not going to run him with the Chaos Bringer. And the artifacts in here are very important, guys. So you'll notice in this setup as well that he's not wearing a chest piece. So the team comps that I went through and the ones that I looked at did not have him with the chest piece. That will actually have him take a little bit more damage. We see it with Isold, we see it with Grez, and allow him to ult a little faster. I'm not sure with me not having him built as much, without having the furniture bonuses, without having him 5 stars, but ultimately we're going to see exactly where we can come in at with this new meta that we have going on. Looking at some of the top teams, we see Felix up here doing absolutely awesome. 311 billion damage, 288 billion damage. That is right, guys. That is billion with a B. Absolute insanity. And as you can see, they have them both, almost everybody here with engraving. In addition to those ones, you've also noticed that in a lot of formations, we have seen this guy. So Skarath has been making his way into a lot of formations. Kind of snuck his way into the 5-pole, which we know once his furniture got released. But now he's going into a bunch of meta formations. We've seen him with the Dark Namora. Now here we see him again with Ice Shemira. The Sandstorm ability he brings, we have him at a plus 30 signature item already, which does work pretty well. So this is your optimal setup as it is today. This is the team you want to run with. Lucretia with the longbow, Grez with the eye, Warwick with the eye. Having it at 5 stars makes a very big difference. That is the reason why we said out of the current event, max out the eye, max out the call. You are going to use those 2 artifacts for pretty much everything in AFK Arena, which is the reason why we max them out so fast, is because they are used. The rest of the artifacts, Dur's artifacts, are not even really worth building at all. The class specifics are a lot better, but when it comes to those 2 specific artifacts, they are the ones you want to build out. So let's go ahead. We're going to run this battle, see how we can do. And it looked to me like everyone just kind of auto ran this battle. So we're just going to let it go, guys, and see. Warwick has his 3 teddy bears up there. And Lucretia just does an absolute insane amount of damage to get through the shield. Warwick, of course, doing the very big debuff. And then Grez is just stacking minions right here in the very back. You'll see them stacking over and over and over again. And the Sandstorm effect usually stays up the entire time. Now, one of the things that we note, especially with different formations, is Skarath combined with the twins. There's about a 1 second downtime that we see where that Sandstorm ability is actually not up. Looking here, guys, 138 billion, 88 billion. Some of this is kind of RNG, which we made 1,000. So overall, not too bad. Without having all of these heroes kind of maxed out. We do have plus 60 engraving on Lucretia. We have the plus 60 engraving on Grez, but the rest of the heroes are definitely subpar with how we have them built. We don't have the plus 30 signature items on Warwick or the twins, and we also do not have furniture on Warwick as well. But out of 5 attempts, I'm hoping I can get in the top 1,000. Usually if I'm within that 2,000 mark, I'm very happy with the performance at that mark. You'll see both Skarath and the twins kind of die out at the same time, but with some RNG actually allowing Lucretia to live a little bit longer. 251 on that one, 145.92. That put us to 1,048. I think the first time was second time was a little bit better. We did 251. 3 more attempts here, but this is the meta. So the reason why we stay up in the meta with the meta is the amount of Twisted Essence you get out of here. We know we've talked about this quite a bit. Twisted Essence is a really big factor when it comes to AFK Arena because it affects every single class. Similar to when you're gaining levels, levels will affect every single hero in the entire game. With the strategy of getting additional Twisted Essence or actually taking time to build the meta comps and pushing damage in here is going to allow you to beef up and really make your classes stronger. The Ranger class stronger, you know, the tanking class stronger. I think this one we did 245 on that one. So best yet was still 251. And again, it's very cool to see Lucretia. I need to add some more stars on there. Remember, when she has that engraving, adding stars on there, every star gives her more crit. So as fast as she attacks and how much damage Lucretia does, increasing her crit rating will be absolutely huge. In addition, a lot of players are taking her up to that plus 100 engraving to get the sheer stats out of it. It is really the reason. She does work very well when it comes to the campaign. Still working absolutely very well in that 5 pull. Also working in meta formations. 287 on that pull, guys. Takes us to 830. So by far that was our best RNG. And our final one here to close out the meta. I got to build up Warwick. I feel like I'm really slacking on Warwick. The twins as well. So one of the things that we focus on, especially earlier, if you're early to AFK Arena, having 1 copy of the twins will work. The place where you really build the twins is when you start seeing them out, when you start seeing them dying a lot faster than they should be. Where if we still have 30 seconds, if we still have 20 seconds left in this battle, we're losing an exponential amount of damage out of these two because I have the twins underdeveloped. They're dying too early. So I am going to have to build out the twins. I'm going to have to get them a couple more stars. I'm going to have to get them some engraving and ultimately have some survivability in there within the twins, because when it comes to the point of them dying out too fast, I am losing out the meta comps or not doing as much damage, not as I should be within those formations because of not building out heroes. Warwick, we know, is still used for quite a few formations, so I would definitely recommend building him out as well. His debuff has been kind of forever, that he has been in a lot of different boss formations. We've seen him work exponentially very well through different formations. And then, of course, Grez, guys, one of the very first ones that you build out. He is just an absolute monster, used in PvP, or used in PvE, and also used in a majority of boss fights. So guys, that will do it for the new meta formation when it comes to Ice Shemira. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Let me know if it's working out for you. And as always, thank you guys for watching.